we're gonna do something a little different today, man. I'm gonna work on the Buick. Me and my brother worked on the Buick yesterday, got some things done on it that was very necessary for me to pass inspection. I don't have a check engine light on now. Car runs perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys what we will be doing today, and then I'm gonna talk about what we did yesterday on the ride up there to AutoZone. So as you guys can see, my HeadLiner is coming down. So I wanna try whatever AutoZone got or wherever I could find, but as you can see, it's like all of it's coming down. The whole thing. You can even see everything up in there. So I already done took the back off. That right there was just flapping in the wind. It was getting kind of irritating because every time I look up in the mirror, it just looked like an object or something behind me. So, and another thing, yesterday I changed the center console out. We're gonna eventually take the top off of my old one, but I had a problem with this one, with the bracket on the side. The whole center console was just moving side to side. Then too, the drink holder was broke. It liked to sag down. So we went to the salvage yard and grabbed this one out of a 1999 LeSabre Limited. Mine is a custom. So yeah, fit right on in here. It's a little different look. This one got an arch on it. This one got like a flat top. But mine's, this one that came out of mine's is not, you know, destroyed on the top. Which this one ain't half bad. I mean, I can live with it, but I'd rather change it out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to AutoZone. We're gonna get some HeadLiner stuff and see if it actually works. I mean, you know, it's something different, y'all. We're gonna do trial and error with everything, man. So just in case you guys ever run into this similar problem with anything, you know what to do. So no matter what it is, it can be something so random. I'm gonna try it out and then I'm gonna film it. And then I'm gonna show you guys if it works for me or if it don't work. What don't work for me might work for you, or vice versa. So we're gonna roll up there up in the Vic, see what we're rocking with. Sound like she got a little turbo on her, huh? I don't know if y'all heard that, but she do that every time I get on her a little bit. Alright gang, this is what we ended up with. I went to AutoZone, bought this Permatech automotive HeadLiner adhesive. And this can was, I think, like $15. They had the 3M that was, I think, $23. And yes, I'm one that likes to get the top of the line stuff. And just because it costs more, that don't mean it's gonna work for me. But the reason why I bought this one is because that bottom dot right down there, it says non-staining. That 3M didn't say non-staining, and this says heavy duty. So, you know, I read the two cans before I actually made my decision, and this is what I wanted to go with. Alright, so all I've done so far, I masked the front windshield off a little bit. Simple fact is because I'm not going to be able to get all the way probably back here. This is still tacked down for some reason, and so is up underneath here, still tacked down real good. So I just gotta really just hit this edge here of where you see that the HeadLiner is down at. But I can take these 3 off. Whoever the owner was before me, I guess, put this up here for the HeadLiner to stay up a little bit. And I'm gonna spray back towards the front of the car from here, from the center. And also, I didn't even realize this, and I done had this car for so long, that the last owner had all of these tacks holding this rear HeadLiner up. So as you see, I've taken it all off. You can see like the little holes and stuff. Yeah, they had all of those tacks right there holding this rear up. So I can definitely come behind here and spray back there, if you guys can see that. But I can't see it, or what the camera sees, but hopefully you guys can see that. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. anything to me right now is better than nothing, but I'm gonna try to make it look as good as possible because I do have to drive the car. I'll tell you guys how it turns out. I'm gonna probably start from the front, since the front needs to be tacked down just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go from the rear back towards the front, or I may start on the front and go towards the middle. All of this, I may start from the front, go towards the middle, and then go from the rear and go to the middle, because I can work with the middle better than I can work with the outer edges, front and back. So if I got to put some tacks there up in the middle just to hold it up for now, let this thing dry for 24 hours, and that's what I'm about to do. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. I'll let y'all know how it's turning out. All right, gang, we are finally done. These are all the tools used here. $15 for the Permatech automotive HeadLiner adhesive. I got a lint roller here. That's the roller that came off of it. I did not use that on here. I just took that off and used this to roll it on. And this is what the adhesive looked like. It's almost like a web, very sticky. So I'll show you guys what it looked like. This job took me about 20 minutes. I'm not saying that I rushed it, but I semi did, because this is nothing but a work vehicle. But it turned out pretty daggone good, guys. I mean, I got a few wrinkles in the center and stuff, but it's nothing major. And now, the only thing that I dislike is that if you do accidentally spray the HeadLiner like I did here, then you will have that on there. I could probably get that off with something, but I'm gonna wait till it dries so it'll kind of crust up, and then I can get it off. But as you guys can see, everything is tacked up. The whole HeadLiner is tacked up. So as you guys seen what it looked like before, I just sprayed up there behind it, made sure that I hit every surface. And then I took my hand and I kind of went across it first. And then I took that roller and then I rolled across it each way. The reason why did I use my hand first is so I didn't get too many wrinkles like that. That's when I first started. And I first started with the roller in the front, just rolling it on, and then I got that right there. So I learned from that, and then I just used my hand first, and then I tacked it up, made sure that it was sticking to the top surface, and then I took the roller and then went right behind that and rolled it all on. So yeah, as you guys can see, I just got just a little bit of overspray. I accidentally sprayed this part trying to, you know, bring it down, and some of it was still coming out. And then too, you know, bunch of sweat. It's hot out here, you know, I was kind of rushing. So if you guys take your time, you wouldn't see none of that. But as you guys can see, everything else looked dry, didn't stain it or anything whatsoever. I'm happy to have that than to have a saggy HeadLiner. Everything went up how it was supposed to. Hopefully I didn't have you guys upside down in the camera view for so long, but that's just the way that I was looking at it. But as you guys can see, it looks pretty good. Turned out pretty daggone good. So yeah, this is a $15 application. And I even tried to pull the HeadLiner down myself with my hand, and it's not going anywhere. So $15 in a DIY do-it-yourself. You can actually do this yourself, but just take your time. You won't have that kind of overspray like how I had. And everything should be fine. So if this wasn't a work vehicle and it was something like that I drive, you know, like a show car or something, I definitely would not have had that overspray. It probably would have took me about 45 minutes to do, but like I said, this whole thing took me about 20 minutes. And that's not that bad for a DIY project. I did not have to clean no surface. The only thing I had to do was mask off a couple of things. If you do get overspray on it, just wait till it dries and then scrape it off and it should come off. But other than that, turned out pretty good. Let y'all get one more glance of it from the outside view. And then you guys seen what it looked like. Here's a picture of what it looked like before. And this is what it looked like after. Not bad. Not too bad. So I'm gonna probably go to the salvage yard. Like I said, me and my brother, we went to the salvage yard yesterday, got this. And then I'm gonna talk about this here in another video we actually replaced this part here, which is the gooseneck for the gas tank. As y'all can see, this is where your gas go in at. This is the old one. As you can see, it was broken off here, and I was throwing a P0440 code, and that's like a evap system code. So I figured that it was probably this, and it was. So my check engine light been on for a long time, and we replaced this here yesterday, and check engine light went off. Car runs perfectly fine now. So I'm gonna probably go to the salvage yard and get these 2 rear panels here. You can just actually just take those out and replace them. I'm not gonna even try to put any kind of fabric over that. And then the one that we was taking parts off yesterday got the same color fabric as this car. So everything coming along. My next couple videos, I know I need to finish the rims. I need to put the vinyl on the Vic rims, finish that up. As you guys see, I haven't touched it since I painted them last time. Everybody loves the way that the car sits now, but I believe that if I put that white vinyl, like how the stripes are, if I put that white vinyl on the tips, man, it'll just make it pop even more. So that's gonna be in a video. Also, I wanna buff out these scratches, and I'll show you guys how to use a buffer and what application to use and what not to use. And then we'll see what we can do with this, which is not too much I'm gonna be able to do with that. I bought the car like that. And you know, it's just a bunch of scratches here and there everywhere, man. You see if I can buff majority of this stuff out. And we're gonna go from there. So y'all stay tuned. It's a bunch of DIY projects that we got going on, man, not just one thing. I wanna kinda hop to different things, so you know, you guys can come to my channel and find anything that pertains to a car, not just one certain vehicle, but multiple vehicles. But like I said in a bunch of my other videos, all of these cars are similar and pretty much the same as far as what you got to do to get your project completed. So yeah, man, y'all keep rocking with me, and I got a lot more content coming soon. I appreciate it, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace.